Hello, Mailmage here with another Let's Draw video, and I hope you brought your happy thoughts because today we're going to Neverland to visit our favorite fairy. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I didn't know whether to use Disney's version of the character or Fox's version of the character, so I decided to draw them both as if they were looking in a mirror. And Tinkerbell has a very interesting history, actually. Okay, we all know, she's from the movie slash book slash play Peter Pan. But I think it's kind of interesting that she kind of became a secondary mascot for Disney. The reason why that is because when they made the television series, The Wonderful World of Disney, they were considering on using Mickey Mouse as the mascot, but they were a little skeptical about it. Walt Disney had very little faith in television, and the bigwigs were worried that if Mickey Mouse was in something that turned out bad, it would ruin his reputation. So, they used Tinkerbell instead. But it turned out, that actually made her more popular. Weird. You're probably wondering, when was Tinkerbell ever a redhead? Another weird thing. There was a TV show by Fox long before Disney bought them. And it was like one of the earliest cartoons on Fox Kids. Fox's Peter Pan and the Pirates. And it was a big departure from Disney's version, more accurate to the source material. And I was kind of a kid around that time, and because I saw this after school and haven't watched the Disney movie that often, I'm more familiar with that than Disney's version. And I kind of like the Tinkerbell here. For one, she can actually talk instead of just making bell noises. And she's kind of the magic expert of the Lost Boys. And as some of you are probably more familiar with is that Tinkerbell, well, Disney's version anyways, had her own movie franchise, Disney's Fairies. She was considered a Disney princess for a while, but they thought she was strong enough to have her own franchise. Okay. I kind of figured that would have more to talk about. One thing I've noticed lately, it seems like everyone hates Peter Pan. Well, not so much the story, I mean the character himself. I mean, Once Upon a Time made him a villain. Sorry for the spoilers. And the movie Peter Pan and Wendy basically just kept pointing out all the wrong he does. And just recently I read an ebook, The Lost Ones, that was about the villainous origins of Captain Hook. And it kind of painted Peter Pan as a full-out villain in the end. Sorry for the spoilers again. Okay, working on color now. I'm not a big fan of how the eyes turned out. Look a bit bulgy. I had trouble getting the right shade of pink. Okay, and okay, if I give it a night sky background. Okay, try to do some shading, messed up a little bit. Every time I use the airbrush, it's huge. Okay. Try to make reflective lights and kind of messed up. And okay, and one noticeable difference between the two Tinkerbells. Disney's Tinkerbell has like dragonfly wings, and Fox's Tinkerbell has like huge flower petals looking like butterfly wings. Okay. And okay. More shading. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now for drop shadows. And okay. Now coloring the line art. Sorry about that. And okay. Fixing up the area around the eyes. Mm-hmm. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Okay, this is where I notice some mistakes. Okay. Okay, drawing her weird little flower hat. Hmm. Hmm. And there you have it. 2 Tinkerbells ready to go out to help Peter Pan, the Darling Children, and the Lost Boys in their battle against Captain Hook and his crew. If there's a character you want me to draw next, leave a request in the comments below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.